low to mid 60s. She can gas it up there though, but she changes speeds very.
They're trying to even up this series. First pitch is a strike, and we are underway at 2:02 p.m. Eastern time, right on time. And hits given up by Georgia. Good night. Diving stop by Wallace, but no chance to get the speedy Dallas Goodnight. The outfield. Same infield as yesterday. Eccles, Wallace, Walsh, Gale. Modi in the pregame. There's a strike to Sarah Mosley. Evens the count to 1-1.
Definitely.
This year did not get a whole lot to hit yesterday. A pair of loss behind Tennessee. Ball in the dirt. Goodnight takes off, and we'll have a stolen bag easily. For a second straight first inning here. Delbray goes up the ladder and picks up the strikeout. So a big first strikeout for Delbray. Today we had over 2,200 in the ballpark. Awkward swing goes through the wickets, and the Gators catch a break. That was foul of third, called by home plate umpire Eric Salgado.
Ladder once again and got 2 outs, 2 strikeouts on the same hit.
Last night. 5 in the first up, that game-ending home run to Skylar Wallace. Season. 2-1. High and tight. Don't think today Wallace is going to see
a lot of pitches over the plate.
I think we're going to see a lot of this today and for the rest of this series, Alicia, where Wallace drops the bat and takes. And here's Kendra Falvey, who's hitting over 400. Stolen base in her career. Falvey lifts this in foul ground, long run. Oh, almost caught by Jaden Goodwin. A possible highlight reel grab. Pop foul. Defensive line. Little chopper in front of home. It's a tough play. Davis, bare hands, no throw. Wallace down to the doorstep. So Kirkpick still with nobody out his corner here in the first. He's got a budge today because both Florida and Georgia have won every single game. First and third, still nobody out. Falvey takes off. Snap toss to third. So the first and
on the base is it's not a matter of are they going to steal it.
Field base hit. That goes all the way to the wall and brings in 2. That goes a 2-1 double. Like center. Both had to angle back. Didn't really have a chance. That's a team best. And Eccles came in as well. Here's now Reagan Walsh. Lines this into left field base hit. Eccles wheels around third. No play towards home. RBI single for Reagan Walsh in an ambush here in the first.
Takes this high pitch, uses her speed. She's getting all the way to home plate to score the Gators' third run. Fire, but I think that timeout was just to give her.
Field. Falvey came in, now goes back to make the grab. Tagging from second is Kuma.
Falvey catching the ball, but able.
Runner was off as Armistead fouls it back.
Delbray here still has some count leverage. Only 1 ball.
Throw down a second. The throw home goes wide, so Georgia will get a run. The strikeout is there. And now top of the lineup, here's Dallas Goodnight.
I think they want to keep that.
3-1.
She found the zone a little bit. I think her rise ball.
Sees best Sarah Mosley on deck. Looping liner into center, drops down for a base hit. Dallas Goodnight comes through with 2 gone. For Dallas Goodnight, pushes the first pitch on a line out to left field. Again, this all started. 2 hits, leave 1, are within 1. Gals who entered her Gator career, the Florida Gatorade.
Still in the program, and I could definitely attest to that.
Avery almost got hit with that one, danced out of the way. But Gels lifts this on a line to center, diving play. Dallas Goodnight with a couple of weekends left in the league.
She can hit for power like she did.
15 of 38 with 5 home runs and 15 RBI. Center field, lightning strikes again. Are you kidding me? I mean, you almost start to get the Barry Bonds tree. Falvey cracks one on the line to center field. At the top half of this lineup, they have shown up. Says we need our great players to be that. 1-0. Right center. Long run for Kearney will make the grab. She was playing almost Cleats on
Swing on that ball, but just didn't do it enough. And what I like about Madison Kerpix is she can use her changeup and her rise ball as
2-1. Walsh got jammed, lifts this to medium deep left. That's Jaden Goodwin. The one thing that's been missing in SEC play has been the power number.
she's gotten better even throughout this season. We talked about her numbers getting, it's kind of sometimes it's a coin flip, but I think if you can master repeatability.
Third walk of the start. 5 SEC series. Win the SEC. Fields got jammed. High in the air. Right tackles. Came in best average on the team at 402.
Davis.
This gets hit. Lindy Ray Davis, so hit by pitch. Second free pass.
Few of them. Right now, Kuma has one under her knee, and that's not something sometimes I think, but a lot of the time you just
Evo Shield infomercial right now. Carry towards the pole. Kistler leaps, and it. Sydney Kuma leaves the yard. Her not. That foul pole. George behind it. Falby in front of the wall makes the grab for out number 2. That was another thing coming into this game.
To be the toughest out in their lineup, and I think that pitch was, but
Goodwin pops this up to Walsh at second, but not before Georgia had Kyle Crooks, Alicia Ocasio, our entire crew. As Pal Egan gets hit, no, they're going to call her back, say that she leaned out.
River and the batter gets use those rules to their advantage.
Well, it was ruled a ball, so it's now 2-0. Bit. So she'll get on anyway with a hit.
Work to her advantage. She didn't even do too much. She just poked that ball right over.
Righty inside the circle. We'll tell you all about her here in relief of Madison Kerpix.
Shelby Walters, a little
119 innings this year. 1-1. Through an SEC no. Runner takes off. Hit and run was on. Chamblee for some reason goes to second. Relay is wide. Egan can't see the runner took off. And you look to your right and you see Egan's a lot. Just off the plate outside with 2 strikes.
but just not enough.
Kistler rolls this over, sneaks through the right side, base scores, and we're all tied up at 5. Here with first and third.
Accomplishment.
Thomas, her second, already 1 in the inning. Georgia going. Thomas, right back to Walters, had Rowe dead to rights. They float one to first, the throw is wide of home. Instead of coming home, they had Sam Rowe dead for Bryn Thomas. The first out as the Gators have reclaimed the lead.
Gals to get herself out.
1-2, right back to Walters again. Eyes back the runner. Kistler now off the bag. One of the weekend. It is absurd. And coming off a season where Coach Walton. Yeah, not anything to hit for Skylar Wallace. Second time that.
What do you think?
Think so. And she is slapped right to Mosley. Caught it on a line. Did they call it out? They did. So, Jeremy Otter, our producer director, our entire crew on the.
But definitely a big matchup in the box. I think that's another thing we talked about earlier today and last night.
Eccles on corks on a scorching line drive off the green padded wall, and because it was hit so hard,
Throwing it in, so Charlotte's only able to take 1 base.
rolled sharply through the hole at short into left field. Back to back, 2 on, nobody out in relief of Madison Kerpix. Allowed Egan, chopper to short. They go to third, and like you saw the future, Alicia, they do get the lead runner at third for the first out. There's Sam Rowe, reached on a fielder's choice her last time. Was
Position.
rolled back up the middle, backhand pick by Kuma to second for 1 and a double play. Well done by Sydney Kuma, a 4.
Extremely hard to hit. A ball going away from you, especially as a lefty.
Lindy Ray Davis, cue shot to third, some wicked spin into the glove of Eccles for out number 1.
The ball kind of take weird spin and
Looping liner, Wallace. Near Trilicek's number makes. Also from the state of Tony Baldwin, can play infield, outfield. Rolls one over to second. A couple extra hops for Wall, still able to get Chambly hustling down the bottom of the 5th. Both off. Kistler pokes this to short. On a back pedal, Armistead to throw to first.
and that the Georgia offense provides, leading the SEC.
Ball 4. So Longley comes in.
Definitely textbook softball to try to.
Gone! Avery Gels. And that's her first home run of the season, just third of.
I mean, impressed her.
Wallace digs it out to left. And that is the first time that Skylar Wallace has been.
Big out by Shelby Walters to get Skylar Wallace. Who can hit more? It's the name of the game.
Tough play here for Armistead, and the throw is late. Really nothing you can do with that. Third. Runner takes off. Eccles topples this over and goes foul.
Try to steal second base.
Runner takes off again, rolled over to second. That hits the runner for the out.
I think she surprised Tony Baldwin with how well she's done in the basketball in that role.
Lined right to Avery Gels. The encore to the home run, flashing the glove at first.
But it is so tough as a lefty hitter to hit a ball.
Burt, Virginia. Rolled over. Walsh skitters into her glove.
So good in relief. I mean, she
trailing. So everybody's last. Gibson, volunteer assistant. Arkansas great. Rolls this to Eccles, and Trilicek 6 up, 6 down.
and the defense do their best to lock it down.
5 hits, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Has thrown 12 after a first inning RBI single. 1 to center. Good night to the warning track. Says good night to Walsh for the first out.
Job at tracking it, getting that out.
Egan, bouncer back up the middle. Kuma, backhand pick. The Jeter rest jump throw is picked out by Fields.
What a great play by him for her to get that out.
Here's Sam Rowe, lays one down towards Walters. Overhands wide, just uncomfortable on that throw. Sam Rowe heads down to second. Batter that Madison Kerpick saw, so this will be the first time RBI yesterday.
So they're able to put a few runs up on the board.
21 runs. Strike 3, right down center. Wilkie goes down.
By this game, but I think if you're Mosley,
Mosley lines one into center. Phobie in on a slide. She's got it. A clutch play out.
On the offensive side, but Riley Trilicek coming in today.